Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and I especially welcome you back to the Forex Geek channel. Alright, in this video we are going to discuss the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator. Alright, now the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator is quite an interesting indicator that is based on the stochastic oscillator. Now I'm going to add the indicator to the chart right away. It is a custom indicator, meaning that you will have to download it from an external source and you have to add the file of the indicator to your indicators library for your MetaTrader platform. After that, you will have to launch your terminal before you can then use it on your chart. Now, as we can see, this indicator is applied below the chart, right below the candlestick chart. It has its own indicators window, and the indicator gives us insight across four different time frames at a time. All right, so this indicator can be very beneficial for traders who employ strategies that are around multi-time frame analysis or top-down analysis and all of that, right? Any other strategy that involves multi-time frame analysis, this indicator is going to come in really handy. So the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator, it tries to employ techniques from the traditional stochastic oscillator. However, it goes beyond the traditional methods by incorporating data from four different time frames and presenting it as easy to read bars, which we can see here on the chart. All right, now this multi-time frame approach helps traders to identify overbought and oversold zones, right? Conditions rather. Overbought and oversold conditions with clarity. Okay? And whenever you are analyzing price movements across different time frames, it can give you insights, both precise entry points, like if you want to enter a buy trade at lower levels. Smaller time frames can give you insights into better positions to enter buy trades at lower levels. If you want to enter sell trades, smaller time frames can give you insights into better positions to enter sell trades at higher levels. All right, now whenever we are using this indicator, we have to be watching out for the particular time frame that we want to trade on. But if you are trading based on strategies across multiple time frames, then that is absolutely fine. You're going to see the current price activity. For example, having these green dots, it shows that we have a prevailing buy trend. We have a prevailing buy trend on the 5 minutes time frame. Now I'm going to recommend getting confirmations. All right, get confirmations. You can decide to use the traditional stochastic oscillator to get confirmations from confirmations of the signals given to you by the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator. So we can see that currently the indicator shows us that there is a buy momentum on the 5 minutes time frame, and if we had to check that, we are going to see that we are currently on a bullish trend in the 5 minutes time frame, and we actually have a support zone somewhere around here, and the price is already coming to retest that support zone. So we could actually have a continuation of a buy move very soon. Now, this stoch bar indicator do not give precise entry and exit points. All right, it doesn't exactly give precise entry and exit point, but it does some sort of analysis for you and helps you identify possible possible conditions, right, when it is ideal to buy and when it is ideal to sell. And the possible conditions I'm referring to now are, whenever you have the green bars forming, it shows that it could be a good time to buy. And whenever you have the red bars forming or the red dots, it could be a good time to sell. But it is good that you confirm those signals using other indicators such as the traditional stochastic oscillator or any other indicator of your choice. And also, very importantly, make sure you confirm the signals using horizontal support and resistance zones alongside trend lines. Okay, now let us go quickly to the 15 minutes time frame, because we can see that the indicator says that there is a lot of buy, there is a lot of buy activity on the 15-minute time frame. All right, so we want to confirm that. Let's just to set this, and I don't know why nothing is showing. Sorry, I'm just going to remove the indicator and put it again. I don't know why it suddenly stopped displaying. Okay, so now I said that we should go to the 15 minutes time frame. All right, so there is something that I should mention, right? The indicator shows the 4 time frames displayed by the indicator are the current time frame you are on, and the 3 time frames ahead of that time frame. All right, so you can see when I was in the 5 minute time frames, it showed us the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, and the 1 hour. On the 1 minute time frame, it shows the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, and the 30 minutes, of course, in addition to the time frame that you were on at that moment. When I'm on the 30 minutes time frame, it shows us the 1 hour, the 4 hours, and the daily. On the daily time frame, it shows the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, right? So as you can see, when you get to the highest time frame, it just shows you identical signals across the time frame, just that one time frame, 4 places. Well, so let us go to that 1 hour time frame, right? And let's see. Okay, let's just get back to the 15 minutes. And we can see that currently the indicator says that there is sell momentum in the 15 minutes time frame. And that is confirmed by the traditional stochastic oscillator. The traditional stochastic oscillator has confirmed that there is actually some bearish momentum at the moment. And if you notice, you will see that when the indicator gave us the first red bar, it coincided with a bearish crossover in the traditional stochastic oscillator. So if you are looking for precise entry and exit point, even though this 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator does not exactly give precise buy, entry, and exit point, but if you are looking for something close, at least something close to a precise entry point, then you have to watch out for the first bar that forms at the end of either a pullback, maybe at the end of an impulsive move, or the end of a corrective move. Okay, but make sure you always get confirmations. For example, now at this time we had a bearish crossover around the overbought territory. That was a confirmation that this first red bar is probably going to lead to a sell. Okay, and we can see that it was around that point that the sell actually started until it got to the support zone. And it is possible that we could see the formation of a green bar anytime soon. And once that green bar forms, there is already a confirmation to that, because price is currently around support zones, right? But we can also wait for additional confirmation such as bullish candlestick patterns. So basically, any time frame that you want to go on, you can decide to go to the time frame, look at what is happening on the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator, and always make sure to confirm your entries and your exits. Basically confirm the signals using other tools and indicators. Importantly, horizontal support and resistance zones alongside trend lines. And then I'm going to recommend adding the stochastic oscillator, the traditional stochastic oscillator, to that. Okay, so currently we can see that on the 1 hour time frame we are having a sell signal. The indicator says that there is currently sell momentum building up, right? And then you can see that on the traditional stochastic oscillator we actually have a bearish crossover that happened shortly not long ago. Yeah, a bearish crossover happened not long ago around here, right around here. And then we can see that the price is already forming is already forming a sort of bearish structure. Well, what I mean by bearish structure, as you can see, the candlesticks are forming lower highs and lower lows. Right, each candlestick that forms have a lower high than the previous and a lower low than the previous. So we are already having a sort of a bearish structure formed by the candlesticks. Right, so it is possible that we could be looking at a bearish reversal in the not too distant future. Right, and then from based on this trend line, we can see that we actually had a breakout from this bullish trend line, and we had a retest which just happened around here, and it is possible that the continuation in the direction of the breakout is what is happening now. So if you trade breakouts, then you can see that the 4TF Stochastic Bars Indicator has given us a signal on the 1 hour chart that a breakout is probably a bearish move is probably imminent after this retest has happened, right? So you can enter a sell after you have confirmed your breakout, your sell move, after you've confirmed your sell signal. Go ahead and exit, perhaps when the price gets to the support zone, or when you have a buy signal on the same time frame. Right, when you want to exit, if you are using the 4TF Stoch Bars Indicator to exit, make sure you use the time frame that you entered. If you use the 1 hour to get your signal, make sure you use the 1 hour to get your exit signal as well, and always reference other indicators for confirmations. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching and happy trading.